welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Brett.
And today we are on location inside of Hot Shots, downtown Rochester, where Chopped,
Yeah.
the kitchen, is.
Yeah, we're open. If nobody's heard yet, we are open. So.
And so you are inside of Hot Shots, which has been here for 30 plus years.
It's like 1989 or something.
Yeah, I think it's actually written on the sign out there. I think it's 1989.
I was like, okay,
so
mental notes.
if you forgot, it is written down. Okay.
It was like the 1900s. Oh my gosh.
How did that combination come about?
Yeah, actually, like really awkward conversation to have. No, I'm just kidding. A good friend of mine that I actually worked with at Paychecks, his son was graduating, so if you didn't feel old yet, start catering graduation parties from guys that you started working with right after your own graduation.
Yeah.
So we did a graduation party and served wings and garbage plates. You know, obviously it's Rochester.
Right. Yeah.
The owner of Hot Shots, it was his nephew, so he was there. He comes in, has a wing, comes up to me, and it's just like, you know, in awe by the whole wing thing. But I'm sweating. It's like 110 degrees out, right? So I'm like barely paying attention to him whatsoever. And I'm just going because it's just myself. And like you could see, he's like following me, and it was really awkward because there was like an L shape, so he just kept going like this, right? So, like,
Who is this guy?
Yeah, like I was.
Following me.
Yeah, no, I love him now, but at the time, I'm like, all right, dude, it's just a chicken wing.
He's just licking your apron.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, there was a dog that was like licking up grease in the butt. Yeah, no, it was just awkward. But no, seriously. So, Sal Turbino, who owns this, it was his nephew. He came up to me, loved the food, and just was like, hey, are you looking for like a brick and mortar or like a ghost kitchen thing?
Yeah.
And the irony was, at the time, I was actually like actively seeking a place.
See, it's
like
crazy how that works.
Yeah, no.
perfect
So
time.
the time, here, we'll throw another wrinkle in it. I was set to sign a lease with a place in Chi-Line. Oh. That was on a Saturday. That Wednesday, I was supposed to meet with a guy. I had already met him and stuff like that, but he went to Vegas. Okay.
So no meetup.
Okay, ready? So he flies back on Tuesday. We're supposed to meet Wednesday and sign all the paperwork. Apparently, he lost a little bit too much in Vegas. So what we agreed upon, he increased, and then the way the world works. I meet Sal. He loves the
crazy.
food. He said, I tell him what's going on Wednesday. He says, let's meet on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as I walked in, it was just like, you know, like you could hear like the harp in the background and like the angels start singing. I was just like, yeah. I'm like, this is it. So I ended up bringing in who was my boss at the time at the yacht club, Chef Courtney Black. And I was like, hey, there's an opportunity. We should really look at this together.
So were you doing like the catering thing before, or was that just like something on the side you were doing?
Yeah, no, it was just a side hustle, man.
Yeah.
My business partner, like I said, Courtney Black, she's like the wedding caterer, event caterer of all of like Orleans and Genesee County. Right.
See, again, what a perfect...
Yeah.
It's like a perfect match for everything almost.
Yes. Okay, look.
How do you say no?
Yeah. Look, okay. So we always talk about not having an ego in the kitchen, right? And it's really important. So, yes, I'm the man when it comes to like cheese.
All right, stop talking about yourself.
Okay. Look, there's a compliment in there somewhere for somebody else. No, but I do like elevated bar food is my thing, right? I do it really well. But she, like that top-notch stuff.
Yeah.
So like weddings and bachelorette parties, like we always joke around that like no bride ever wants to come and literally have a food conversation with this guy, but you put her in that room and it just makes sense.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
So we have
Philly cheesesteak, yes.
Yeah. Here, you want a wet nap? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the guy that hands out wet naps at a wedding. But no, she's great. Like her her abilities with all of that surpasses mine big time.
So also with your kitchen, do you also do catering as well? Like,
yeah, so we haven't even gotten really far into that yet. We've done 2 weddings and a bridal brunch so far. But I mean, we just finished out week 3.
yeah.
So we've come on the scene pretty strong. I'm very, very, very blessed and very thankful for that.
Yeah, just looking at your DoorDash tickets over there, it's like, wow, it's like 100, 200 tickets. Yeah. That's overnight?
No, that actually all happened in like 2 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So excuse the bags under my eyes. I've been a little overworked lately.
So is this like from like word of mouth pretty much, or do you think it's coming from that? Or?
I think it's just it's when quality food meets a very established venue.
Right.
Okay. So the model that we have right now, in my opinion, is kind of, if you're a new business or you're in, like even if you're like a food truck.
Yeah.
Which food trucks are kind of my pet peeve, but we'll get into that some other day. Meals on wheels, okay? The joke writes itself.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But like the food truck rodeos and stuff like that, they all serve a purpose. But
right.
when like restaurants start, getting a food truck or getting a brick and mortar or whatever, you're spreading yourself out way too thin, right? If you do something good, stay with it.
Yeah.
But our model is basically this new concept of like ghost kitchens.
Okay.
Like we joked about the bear earlier and stuff like that, right? Okay. So this is an established business.
Right.
So they do volleyball really well. There's I think 5 or 6 beach volleyball courts, and then there's 3
it's
hard
crazy.
courts.
I was looking back there. It's like it's huge.
Yeah, in
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
Yes.
Isn't it like dodgeball too or something? Or
Yes, there's actually adult dodgeball.
See, now that I would want to play. As long as it has the old red rubber ball that just destroys your face.
Yeah. Side note, you ever get like these good ideas and you're just like, dude, this is going to be a killer idea, and then you present it to somebody and then there's like that outside factor. So I'm like, hey guys, I come in all excited. I'm like, dude, dart leagues in Rochester are huge.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I'm in
you know
one.
how many people would, blah, 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 right? And they're like, yeah, no, fun fact for you, Brad. You see that guy on the tractor stirring up all the sand? They're like, we literally break dartboards every single week.
Oh,
because
wow.
the sand and stuff get in there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, hey, good job. Try again, buddy.
Already thought
All
of
right,
it.
never mind. All right. So, the value that we bring, or a company or a kitchen or a chef or whatever, like myself, brings to an already established place like this,
yeah.
man, it's just a great marriage.
Is that what the ghost kitchen is? Like kind of coming into a venue, or
Yeah, so like,
I don't know what the term means.
Yeah, all right. So it's basically like, it's the behind the scenes stuff. So like obviously Hot Shots established. You have all the, the microbrews and the breweries, or like the wedding venues and stuff
Right.
like that. And it's just, we're the back, we're the back of the house of it.
Okay,
So,
cool.
and then obviously you can run catering out of it. You can
Right.
run DoorDash out of it. You can do whatever you want out of it. So yeah, we mirror Hot Shots. Their hours, we cater to their clientele, and it's just been great. And it started from opening night, which the irony is we opened up a month early.
Okay.
They had a need for us. They needed us to come in, and we were like, okay, like, we're not exactly ready. Like, if you see my signs, we printed those out on Walgreens.
On Staples.
Yeah.
Scotch taped up to the wall.
A lot of Scotch tape. A lot of Scotch
A lot
tape,
of
guys.
Scotch tape. So much
So-
Scotch tape. The greatest Scotch tape you've ever seen.
Dude, that was really...
Oh, yeah.
You just caught me off guard. All right.
I do that. He just slips in
It
sometimes.
just slips
I can't help it. My wife argues with Tony Soprano more than she does with me.
Dude, Will Sasso, Mad TV, Tony Soprano is...
Oh, dude, he's
yeah.
the best.
All right.
He's the
funny.
best. Okay.
So, we actually, we moved in the kitchen on a Sunday and then opened up that Monday.
Holy
okay.
moly.
So, man, we should have filmed it, but it was just constant.
Yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Everything worked perfectly though. Like,
Oh, absolutely not. What are you talking about? No. Have you ever worked in the kitchen?
No.
It's we always say you got to take comfort in the chaos, and it's like it's after the hurricane. It's like the greatest sunset ever you've seen. But no, I'll start from the beginning. So we come in. We had never had a chance to train any employees on the menu. The menu wasn't even done. We did it that morning of, and then my business partner got it printed at Staples.
Yep.
Shout out, corporate sponsor.
We love Staples.
Yeah. So she gets the menus printed at Staples. Granted, they did a great job, but it also doesn't hurt that Courtney is like a graphic designer on the side too. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, this
She's
is
the
just all
perfect
working
partner.
out.
Yeah. I mean, if only it wasn't arranged. But no, she's been doing great on that stuff. So she's been handling all that. We've done a really good job of delegating. But that morning of, we had we're literally just talking on the phone about like, all right, you know what? We got to do an American chop. We got to do a classic chop.
Okay.
What about wings? What do you got in your book? So I got like the black book and open it up. It's like moths and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what's this Who's Your Daddy sauce? We're going to go with this raspberry chipotle. So I picked the sauces, and I'm like, we're going to start small. So we literally only have 4 sandwiches, like 4 quesadillas, 4 wraps.
Right.
And like maybe 6 wing sauces.
And these are all your own recipes, or did you?
Everything is custom made, and it's a mix between Courtney, myself, and whatever. But the wing sauces have been great. But we decided on it. She went to Staples. She printed out the menu. We opened at 5. I think 4:59 she walked in and like unveiled it, and it was just like. I took one look at it. I'm like, yeah, that'll work.
Perfect.
I gotta go, right? So
she's like, phew.
yeah, she's
That
like,
was easy.
yeah, right. And then my girlfriend walks in, and she's got like the sticky thing, whatever. So she puts that on. I'm like, yeah, throw it on the chalkboard. Why not?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then the owners of Chopped and the CFO of Chopped, they're hanging the sign, that we got from Walgreens.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, everybody ready? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
And everything is, obviously, you don't know what to expect. I mean, you don't know the business, the revenue.
So the funny thing is, okay, so that day of, I had an agreement to pick up with a baker, okay? Which, by the way, okay, I'm not going to trash bakers, but they're like they're like the cousin Eddie of the Culinary Institute. I show up on Monday, and the guy that I had ordered all this bread from paid for all this bread for our signature chopped cheese.
Okay.
He was closed.
Wow.
And I'm like, so I call him like, yo, bro, like, do you not remember we have a grand opening today? So I literally, here's the power of like Google and AI. So I literally I'm in the parking lot. I'm not going to say whose parking lot, but
Staples.
you guys do. You guys got a microwave back there in the break room?
And run the ad now.
yeah. Oddly enough, Staples. Brought to you by the John Wright Law Firm. So I literally, I'm closest bakery. So here's the plug, Ricardo's Bakery in Irondequoit on Norton Street.
Yep.
I call and the owner answers, and I'm like, hey, I'm in a jam. I open in an hour for our grand opening, and I don't have. She goes, just come in. She literally brings me in the back of the bakery. Her name's Lily. She's great. Huge thankful. And she's like, you got 15 minutes? She's got all this bread getting ready, to go in the walk-in or whatever, but she just needs to bake it. So she throws it in the oven, and in 15 minutes, I come out with 100 rolls.
That's insane.
And on the way home, I'm just, I got Vanessa Carlson just pumped up, right? Making my way back home, and the bread smell in my car.
Oh my God.
And it's just hitting me. And That's when I knew we were onto something. And I
And
was
you
like,
arrived to the shop with one loaf and you ate it. Like, well, we got one.
Yeah.
She was so
I'm
kind.
just covered in flour. Got crumbs in the beard. You guys know the Muffin Man? But no, seriously, she saved my ass. She bailed me out. She did a great job. And honestly,
she was just baking bread for her day, right?
yeah, she was just baking bread for her day.
Wow.
And so yeah, we opened at 4. I think I hit her up at like 2:45. I was here by like 3:45, and yeah, and you know what the irony is? Like, I went to one of the most reputable bakers in Rochester. They said no. Then I went to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, right? So, and I had sampled their breads before, but they're like, we're not doing commercial anymore. We're not doing this. And I was like, man, come on. Actually, like, you're across the street from my house. I can get in the morning and then come here.
It'd be
like, this works
easier.
great for me.
Do you not like money?
Yes. So oddly enough, so my friend Al Turilli, I'm on the phone with him, and I'm just like, look, man,
We went to school with them.
We did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Hey, Al.
Hey, Al's actually whose party I was catering, and he hooked me up with his cousin Sal, and who owns us.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. All right.
It all just comes full circle.
Full circle. So I call Al and I'm like, yo, your last name ends in a vowel. You got a guy? And he goes, did you go to Savastano's? I'm like, buddy, they all said no. Nobody wants my business.
Just let me know. Do you got a fucking guy or not?
How I teed that one up for you.
Yeah, thank you. Softballs.
Lay on. I don't know what they, volleyball team, but yeah, that was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Set.
Set and spike,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Set and spike. I don't know.
You got that one, but you missed the next one. All right. So so he's like, go here, go there. And then finally, like, we get to the O's and Ricardo's. And I'm like, all right, so, yes. But their bread was better than any of the ones that I sampled.
Crazy.
And now we set it, and she was like, yeah, I'll set up a commercial account with you. So I was
perfect.
like,
So you're-
slid the card across. I was like, just charge me. And I felt really cool right there, because it was like my first relationship, because this is my first, real venture,
That's awesome.
So it was great. She's great. Love them.
And it's a small local business, I assume, right?
Yeah, and she's got, she works really hard. It's a family owned. I mean, it's not a very big place, but
Yeah, I think I've been in there before.
Yeah,
They do like subs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's owned by, I think, mother and daughter, and I mean, the bread is bomb. I'm gonna be honest with you, and it fits perfectly. Everybody that we tested it out was like, yeah. Even when I got home, it was still like, it was soft in the middle and it was crunchy on the outside. And they're like, you gotta do it like this. So good. And I'm like, cool, man. Yeah, slow down on the caffeine, bro. But
Is that flour you're sniffing?
yeah. What's in those rolls? But yeah. So there's that.
So are there any like menu items that are like a real big hit with customers?
Yeah, we're getting into that. I'm gonna need 5 minutes.
Every question.
No. Okay. Whew. All right. So obviously, what makes us different is everything is fresh, never frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Does that sound like Wendy's? Yes. Sure. Okay.
Where's the beef?
Yeah. Like, we don't freeze any product. Right now, we have the luxury of building this from the ground up, so we can be anything we want to be.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
All right. It's very easy for me to contact a vendor, stock up for 2 weeks, throw everything in the freezer, and then thaw it out when needed. Okay? But in my opinion, you can taste that. Okay? Mm-hmm. And if we're only going to be open, on weekdays from 5 to 11, and then on weekends, okay, we can build ourselves out to be fresh every single day.
Right.
Okay. We have enough time. There's enough gap. Mm-hmm. And ironically, it's really worked out, and it's created an identity and a niche in the market.
Right.
And that's what is going to separate you from everybody else is because you can taste the difference.
I was gonna say you've tasted it.
Yeah,
Don't worry, you will too.
I can't wait.
But yeah,
You weren't left out, okay? You're both beautiful. Okay.
we're already hungry.
Yeah.
No, but that's what's going to separate you from everyone else is because
Yeah.
the food is fresh.
Yeah.
And when you eat it, it's just so damn good.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
Yeah,
You can
so-
tell. I agree 100%.
So in our industry, like we talk a lot about par levels, right? Par levels is basically like your inventory and your stock and stuff like that you have backups that you need every day to get through the day. So when we took on this project and this venture, we were using the par levels from Hot Shots Kitchen before because they're volleyball people, they're not food people per se.
yeah.
So like, they had a big menu. We'll get into that, I'm sure. But the way that they were running it is the way that everybody in Rochester and quite honestly, a lot of people in the industry nationwide are running it, and that's why they're failing. Okay. And it's transparent. So the people that understand it and have evolved are being really successful. There's, not to plug anybody, but there's a restaurant that's literally around the corner.
Yeah.
It's doing something very similar to us, but in a pizza fashion.
Oh.
Okay. And they're killing it.
And it's all fresh
Yeah,
every day.
It's all fresh. It's all pre-sailed.
Yeah.
They sell tickets. So, there's actually, ironically, there's a place around the corner that is doing the same concept, and they're doing it very well. They've partnered up with a brewery.
Oh, see?
They're selling tickets. So, like, if you buy a ticket, you're coming in from, like, Wednesday. Your slot is at, like, 7 o'clock. And they're doing great. Their business model is a little bit different than ours. We've got the full venue with the sports theme and things like that.
Right.
But they've understood that they can serve fresh food, fresh ingredients. They know their par levels ahead of time, and so do we. So, like, we know how many people are in a league here, and they're playing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? We know
Every day.
Yes. Yeah. So we know ahead of time, basically, what our numbers are going to be.
Right.
So now, have we flirted with, maybe expansion or whatever? Yeah, well, that's what that ticket thing looks like, and I'm all set with that.
That's
That
what
was
happens.
fun. That was fun, but that's not something that maybe that's like a weekend thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But our goal is to make sure that the Hot Shots volleyball community is taken care of first before we have any ambition of growing outside of this.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
But-
is there like a menu item that's like hot with the volleyball crowd? Or is that-
Yes, chicken wings.
It's all chicken wings.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
So the chicken wing aspect of it. So all of our sauces are custom sauces. Okay.
And the volleyballs are really slippery.
Yeah. Yeah. You see a lot of people, they're like, they got the ice pack and separated shoulder. There's a lot of black eyes. Yeah. Yeah, this segment is sponsored by Domestic Abuse and Monster. No.
Which go hand in hand.
Apparently. So they, the wings are definitely our top seller. But like we came into this like, okay, chopped cheese is the new thing, right? Chopped cheese, right? And I had this idea like 3 years ago, ironically, and luckily nobody really caught on to it. We ran it as a couple of specials at my former employer, Clutch on the Canal in Spencerport. I'm sure you miss me. But we had this concept and so on and so forth. But like when you're not the owner, you can't make those decisions.
Right.
So even though you can show them data, you can show them this, we're going to stick to wraps, we're going to stick to this.
Yeah.
And they had menu items that just didn't jive with what I wanted to do, so like it was no longer a fit for either one of us. And they're still open, they're doing fine. But when I had this idea to come in and do the whole chopped cheese thing, I was looking at what's popular in New York City, what's popular in Philadelphia, what's popular in Chicago, like what's going on here. And then I spent like 6 months just trying to like learn how to do it, to be honest with you, just to perfect it. So I thought that was going to be, and trust me when I say it's wings are our most popular. Well, we're
Right.
in freaking upstate New York, man.
Yeah.
But
Buffalo.
the chopped sandwiches are selling like gangbusters.
So for like people that don't know, like me,
Yeah.
what's the concept of chopped? Like you say, chopped cheese and like chopped sandwiches. What's that? what's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
concept of
it's
that?
basically, it's like the burger version of a Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
So the process is you take fresh, never frozen, locally sourced beef, right? You throw it on your flat top. You chop it as you go. You hit it with a little butter, hit it a little with a
Okay.
proprietary seasoning blend. No, you are going to have to sign an NDA before we talk about that, because that's what we do. So kind of like everybody talks about smash burgers.
Right.
And like 4 years ago, man, I was on the smash burger train. Okay. The garbage plate award that I won and the meat hot award, and then you get nominated for our burger. We finished just outside the top 10 for the best in New York.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was on that train. I hopped on it. That was really cool and trendy, and it kind of changed the way that a lot of these burger joints are making money. And I was just like, what if we use the same concept? Because you get the real thin and you get the crust and you got the buttery seasoning.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just turn that into a chopped cheese. So our process is a little bit different, and then and then you pair it with the fresh made roll every single day. And you can't miss it. It's a can't miss.
Salivating.
Yes, but you can taste, you can physically taste the difference. And as long as we stay in that, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And also, I remember you saying too, is your sauces are freshly made.
Yeah.
You make it from scratch.
Yeah. Obviously I don't churn my own butter, but
Or do you? No.
disregard the Amish that are in the back over there.
Quiet back there.
Yeah, it's not actually a pole dancing class next door. It's actually a family of Amish and Mennonite.
Those poles are just churning butter.
Yeah. Fun fact: there actually is a pole dancing class next door.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
are we
think it's
going
called
there?
pull up or something like that, but it's actually POLE. Yeah. Anyways, hey, it's talent, okay? It's talent. So, but yeah, no,
Someone's gotta do it.
we obviously do we make our own mayo? Do we make our no? Okay, this isn't a homestead here. It's actually a bar. So we take a couple of shortcuts around stuff like that. But as far as are we serving country sweet? Okay, yes, we have a country sweet quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, and you got to understand the learning curve of your customers. Country Sweet's always going to have a place here.
Yep.
The store-bought Buffalo medium, mild, stuff like that. Okay.
Right.
But our number one swing seller is actually Hoosier Daddy.
Okay.
So like we talked about with the Ultimate Warrior thing.
Yeah.
So my family's from the Midwest. We're a bunch of Hoosiers.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Dry Branch Creek crew. It's our number one seller. Last year I was at a deer camp hunting with a buddy of mine. And we just kind of came up with this, whatever was in his fridge. And I was like, okay. So I took that and came home. Went in the lab, and then we came up with, it's made with fresh fruit. It's a mixed berry barbecue. Okay, it's on the
nice.
mild side. Mm-hmm. And my big thing is I love colors. So not in a stoner way, but I think a menu should have a representation of the color wheel, especially with chicken wing sauces.
Yeah.
Am I a geek with that? Maybe, but if that's the only
That
nerdy
sounds
thing-
pretty cool to me.
Okay, so that has a beautiful purple, it's purple.
Okay. Yeah.
Prince is my favorite artist. I'm not saying there's a hidden agenda here. Yes. All right. So it comes out. It's nice purple, but it's a great starter for mild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is our number one seller, chicken wing sauce. Everybody loves it. It kind of caters to the people who love chicken wings, but they don't want to like melt their face off with some.
Yeah.
Plus,
stuff.
it's different.
Yeah.
You're not getting this. Oh, can I get some mild wings?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
oh, can I
right,
get the
right.
thing?
Yeah.
And too hot is
different
too
skin.
hot sometimes. It's like,
Yeah.
it just ruins everything else. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're not on
Nose.
hot ones here. But no, it definitely caters to that. But it's something that nobody's ever tasted before. You know, like people have had like there's the blueberry chicken wing sauce.
Yep.
It's stuff like that. Okay, and those are fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But to have like a like a barbecue, like a mixed berry barbecue infused chicken, like you're like whoa.
Yeah. Plus, you're thinking too. You're like, I gotta try that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like perfect.
Well, and here, okay, so
Stepping away from the norm. Like,
okay. So I'll give you one better, right? So a lot of people stop at the actual chicken wing and the chicken wing sauce, right? Okay, so you gotta kind of start from like, I don't know, it's like when you play the tape back, the Monday morning quarterback, and you're like, well, the common thread here is everybody's dipping this in blue cheese. We need to work on our blue cheese. We need to make our blue cheese so good that sometimes people just come here just for the blue cheese.
Oh yeah.
Right? We're not going to get on the ranch, people, okay? But,
I'm telling you right now, before you even go into this blue cheese, you have the best blue cheese I've ever had
Thank you.
in my life. And I'm not even saying that because you're on the show. Obviously, I've been around.
I'm on the show because of the blue cheese. Let's just be
Yeah,
real. Okay?
yeah. So
it's not my boyish good looks.
when I dipped my chicken wing in this blue cheese, that's the first thing I noticed. Like it
Yes.
wasn't even the wing, it wasn't. It was the blue cheese, and I was like, "Holy, this is good."
can I have a glass of that?
Yeah, and I even went
Send
home,
them home with a pint.
and so so for that,
Yeah.
it's so damn good.
Yeah. So
I'm
okay.
excited to try that.
Oh my god, dude.
So here, I'll blow your minds here in a minute. Okay, so I didn't actually grow up in the culinary industry. So, okay, so when I graduated college here, I had no idea what I was going to do. I actually had just got kicked out of a college for pulling a prank.
Troublemaker.
Yeah, really was actually.
That's a different show.
Yeah, did we have, when I went to college thinking I was going to be like the next basketball star and tutors were going to do all my homework. Nope, that's just TV shows, Brett. You actually have to do past tests.
It's not real life.
It's not just beer pong. Yeah. It's not Blue Mountain State. Like,
Damn it.
So, I get back and my mom's like, now Brad, my mom is a saint, right? But when Brenda means business, like you listen.
Right.
Like, my mom still hits me to this day. If I act out of line or whatever, and she's great, and I'm thankful for it. She's our #1 fan. Sorry, Matt. So I started at Paychex. I worked for Paychex for like 7 or 8 years. Then I started my own marketing firm. Then my mom got sick, so I moved back from Indianapolis, moved to Rochester. And, I was a corporate sales, and I was a district sales, director of sales and marketing for a firm out of Albany. And I didn't start cooking until I think I was like 37.
Right.
So I've only been in this industry for 5 years. But all that, corporate sales thing started with when you're selling a product, you have to start with the user experience.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
the first thing that touches anybody's freaking tongue is blue cheese.
Right.
Okay? Now everybody focuses, and I get caught up in this, like it's the bread. That's why the bread's so important. The first thing that your mouth goes on is the bread,
Yeah, it's true.
So you literally have to start from the outside in.
Yeah.
It's what do they see when they walk in? It's what's the box looks like. It's,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like
It's like a
there's-
donut. It's
Yeah.
different.
Like
Get to the inside.
one of my mentors, Jason Hutchison, he always used to talk about like, there's a psychology behind a sale. And at some point, you're either working in the business or you're working on the business. And when you compare both of those and then you put that into food form, like then it's all coming down to like what is the customer experience and where does it begin?
It's true.
Okay. Well, with food, the cooking part came really easy. So now, and that's not to discredit anybody. When I say easy, like, okay, I knew where my ceiling was and I stopped right there.
Yeah.
I didn't try and, like...
Perfect that.
Yeah,
and
like perfect this
move
before...
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, yeah, you understand the clientele, you understand the customer's needs and things like that. So the psychology behind all that, it's not like manipulation or anything, but like it's literally the first thing that all these people are trying, whether it's dipping celery or carrot in before they even have a chicken wing, is the blue cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So your first impression is everything.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if you have a Walgreens sign. It doesn't matter if you're in a volleyball setting. It doesn't matter. If you have good blue cheese and then it's backed with a perfect complement of taste with the sauce that's custom made.
Yeah.
So yes, our Who's Your Daddy, when you mix that in blue cheese, it goes together.
Yeah, and people are going to find that.
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's exactly what happened to me. Like
Dude, you should have seen his face. He took one. He went like this.
yeah. And dude, the whole week I told
That's when Cupid shot him with the
everywhere I went, I was like, dude, he's got the best blue cheese in the world.
just driving around thinking about it.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? And everything he just said is so damn true.
Yeah, so we made sure that all of our wing sauces tested with our blue cheese. So, like Courtney, she has this chili lime wet sauce. And the irony is, this is funny. Sorry, Tyler Packets. Username. So we got trolled a little bit on Facebook because everybody was kind of like, and they were right. They were right. Chili lime is a dry rub.
Okay.
Well, not anymore. We're making it into a wet sauce.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like dry rub wings, but that's what chicken legs, that's what ribs are for. That's what,
Right. Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we made the chili lime, she made her chili lime sauce, and I literally took one taste of it, and I was like, menu. So we put it on the menu, and it got a slow start. Now everybody's trying it,
Oh yeah.
and it's picking up some steam. I'm well known for my mafia wing, okay? Yeah, there you go.
Whatever the fuck.
There you go. Love it. Oh yeah. So I made a
fucking
mafia.
such thing.
Yeah. So we're in Rochester, right? There's a lot of, I'm not saying crime bosses or anything like that, but there's a lot of that history. There's a real big history here with the mafia. So.
And cars blowing up.
Yep. But then also, there is the other side of the coin where you have Bill's Mafia.
Yep.
So, I'm like, yeah, man, let's make a mafia sauce. So, it's a Cajun dry rub wing tossed in buffalo sauce with some other stuff. NDA first before I go any further. But it's picking up some traction now. You got
Perfect.
football season coming up. That whatever. And then we came out with our raspberry chipotle. So literally, we take a shit ton of raisberries, liquefy it basically,
And then go to Chipotle.
Yeah, then go to Chipotle.
Get the
I
bread.
want a bowl this big. But then, the Chipotle with raspberry, so you got the sweet and the heat, and then you complete the flavor profile with everything else that we put in. And when you char that bad boy, and then you retoss it, man, it's a sticky wing. It's great. But then my all-time favorite, and it's definitely picked up some serious traction, is our lemon pepper garlic parm.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That
So we
sounds
took,
amazing.
we thicken up. So our house-made garlic parm sauce that we make in-house. I don't like that oily, buttery garlic. No, I don't like that. Not on my wings.
Yeah.
So we made a thicker version of it.
Okay.
Okay. And then obviously, lemon pepper is the most popular wing sauce in America, primarily because of Wingstop. And when you go, people we live in a bubble, right? So we have this Western New York bubble of hot, medium, mild. Okay. When you go other places, Texas has great chicken wings. They have great smoked chicken wings. Indianapolis has some really good chicken wing spots. And, you go to California, there's all these places that sell chicken. We're not the only place on the planet that sells chicken wings.
Right, yeah.
Okay? Now, there's places in Florida that do it really bad.
Never had a wing in Florida.
Exactly.
Maybe there's a reason for
Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason. I mean, when they smuggle it across.
All right, well,
Yeah.
let's not talk about that. We're not going to talk about that today. He just slips
lobbing
out.
it up,
He just
huh?
slips
Yeah.
out. I don't know. Set and spike.
But there you go. But yeah, so you do your research and you realize that lemon pepper is actually the most sold chicken wing in America.
Ah, okay.
There's something to that. So we combine that with garlic parm that we put our
That sounds
spin on.
really interesting.
It's a good combo.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
It's
make
gotta
it.
be-
Don't worry. You guys will eat it. Somebody's getting some.
I got a barbecue to go to later today. I'm like, should I just bring some? You want to cater this barbecue?
Yeah, you want to cater this? Ironically, that's actually what happened a couple weeks ago. It was like we catered a potluck thing. And
Oh,
it was
wow.
Just, I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we, they stole some. So, but yeah, so that's a rundown of our signature sauce. And then we get to the hot part, right? So, probably when we go with this episode, so September 1st is our new menu. Obviously, we had the grand opening. Now we got everything that we need out of our grand opening. We've got the numbers, we know the par levels and stuff like that. So, we actually have a Casper sauce, which is going to be our wing challenge sauce.
Oh boy!
Which is it's actually a white, it's a white hot sauce.
Yeah.
Color wheel.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's got to be it.
Don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. But yeah, so you're actually gonna have it's basically like white hot,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Now I'm
So
thinking Casper sauce. I'm thinking ghost. Is there a ghost pepper
there
involved?
may or may not be some dehydrated ghost pepper. There may or may not be,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a genius here. Yeah. This is it. Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah.
I didn't put two and two together there.
to make three. This isn't a Da Vinci Code episode, so no. Yeah, no. So Courtney's actually been working on it behind the scenes. She's done a great job, but obviously there's like the wing challenges and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's certain things that you have to do actually, even if you don't agree with it or it has nothing to do with your brand identity.
Yeah.
Like, this wing sauce thing, which kind of brings us into one of your topics here. It was like you have to build a business and a business model in this industry that understands that, like, podcasters, social media influencers, food reviewers, they exist, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, if we're not attractive to you, then we're going to miss out on all of the people that watch episodes like this, all of the people that actually make a living off of reviewing food and things like that. I mean, TikTok, I feel bad because, like, everybody's starting to do it, so it's getting a little, I don't want to say watered down. Like, the cream's always going to rise to the top. But, at first, Eat Local, Anthony from Eat Local, which I'm a huge fan of. He put me on the map.
He's big.
Yeah, he put me on the map with the chorizo meat hot.
Yeah.
Which, we'll talk about that in a minute. But, he put me on the map as a chef in Rochester, and he really helped my career. I owe a lot to him, honestly. But he just walked in off the street and said, "Hey, I heard you have a chorizo meat hot." And then he tried it, and then like 2 weeks later, won a bunch of awards, and then a month later,
He has an effect, and that's the thing
it has
too.
an effect. Yes.
Yeah, and being in the podcast world, I've noticed that there is a lot more food review people, that are doing it.
He's used to do.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And it's
You
getting.
just got to eat, right?
But it is getting out of control. Like, there are good guys that do it.
Yeah.
But then there's it's just getting too much.
Yeah, and there's two sides of the coin, right?
You got to have the heels,
Yeah.
But I mean, look, if our food sucks, I want to hear about it. If our food's great, I want to hear about it.
The good with the bad, always.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're gonna promote our company, if you're gonna promote our business, like, am I gonna charge you for wings? Maybe. Am I gonna charge you for this? No. But you want to sit down, you want to actually have a conversation, and stuff like that. Absolutely, let's do
Any
it.
criticism is...
Yeah, absolutely.
And we get it all the time.
Yeah.
You guys suck. blah, 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 this and that, you know, and it's just like,
And we hit like.
Yeah, share. Yeah. Yeah, and then he sent this guy late at night to their home address. Not going to tell you how I got it, but no. But you know, like if we can help you grow your audience, and you can help us grow our audience. I mean, we're so new.
Yo, yeah.
Are you opposed to doing like wing challenges or like?
No, not at all. Like that's what I was kind of alluding to is like, you know, are we in a position right now where financially we can run specials and get, you know, have people come in, here's $25, eat 100 wings in under 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Man, I got 2 little kids that are going back to school here soon. Like, we just dumped a bunch of money into that. Like, are we in a financial position to do that? No, we are not.
It's week 4.
Yeah.
So,
Technically, it's not even week 4 yet. That starts tomorrow. But are we crushing it? Yes. Are we very fortunate? Are we very blessed? Yes. The Rochester community definitely is picking up.
Oh
on our
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I love about Rochester is we interview local businesses and the support that the local community gives to any local business, no matter what it is. You know, there will be a lot of support.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And look, I got it. You know, you got one of the things you got to give credit where credit's due.
Yep.
The Hot Shots community. The Hot Shots, you know, ownership, man, they opened their arms to us, they welcomed us, and they have supported us. And I cannot say enough good things about the Hot Shots community.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect fit. And now you're starting. We call it in our business meetings on Tuesday mornings. You know, it's funny. Kristen always alludes to the outsiders. Like, you know, we're just worried that the outsiders, the people that are coming in from out, and I'm like, stop saying outsiders. Like, hey,
customers?
Yeah. And, you know, and sales like, well, I mean, we don't want a closed border, but we want to open. I'm like, dude, are we really talking about this? Yeah, I've heard this before. But one of the things is like, okay, like what's phase 2 look like? Like right now, our outdoor seating, you know, is going to be revisited this time next year. It's not going to look anything like that.
Right.
You know, the carport and the outside seating, like the furniture, like this worked before we were here. Now there's conversation of like actually turning this into like a more like restaurant oriented thing. But those are like big ideas and stuff like that.
Right.
You're
building the foundation right now, and it's like you're thinking about the future goals.
Yeah, future goals are great, but you know, we just gotta take it one step at a time, and we gotta learn how to crawl before we run. So.
We gotta find the bread. Not anymore.
Yeah, I wake up in a deep sleep. Bread. But yeah, so that's kind of the outlook going towards, But as far as, you know, and we don't get that way, like, you got to understand that it all comes back down to, like, look, podcasters, they play a role. Social media influencers, food critics, they play a role in not only the rapid growth, but the rapid decline.
Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
if you're in this industry and you're not learning that side of the business, you're missing out.
Yep.
Like, you're taking a swing and you're missing. We're not even taking it at bat.
Yeah, it starts with a snowflake and turns into a avalanche.
An avalanche.
It's like-
Yeah, it really does. You know, like we've got Chef Tom Noto coming in next week. He's going to do a whole review on us. We had, can't remember, Sean Wiggins came in, who's like, he's not even in our industry really. You know, he does a bunch of TikToks and live streams, like with the whole like gaming industry. But
nice.
he came in, he reviewed us. I mean, like, they exist. And then all of a sudden, you know, what he reviewed was our Philly. Next thing you know, the next day or two, our number one seller is a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh my god!
Like,
I'm a big fan of a Philly cheesesteak.
If you're a big fan of it, I'm going to knock your freaking socks off tomorrow. Our Philly,
Go home with so much.
yeah, you're going to,
I'm not going to the barbecue.
I know.
I'm going to graduate from a medium shirt here, buddy.
Oh my god! I just noticed today that it was a medium. I was like, fuck. I've had this shirt for like 10 years. Though, so I used to be a medium.
So, and it's also like when those people come in, it's all word of mouth. It seems, right?
Well, I mean, is it word of, like there, right? Word of mouth, right?
Right.
Okay, so guerrilla marketing, right? Is the term that we use. You know, where you just stand on a rooftop and you shout, right? Or you're right in front of everybody, right? So, is it really word of mouth if it's social media? I don't know, right? That's kind of where, but that kind of goes to show you that this industry and marketing concepts and stuff like that are changing.
Yeah.
So if you're a business owner and you're not evolving with the I mean, I'm 40 freaking 2.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wake up, my knees hurt. Okay?
Oh yeah, snap, crackle, pop.
Absolutely. You should hear
I thought my
me.
son was eating cereal, but
No,
knees, hips,
no, just my joints. Yeah.
my joints.
Like I used to make fun of all these pharmaceutical commercials on TV. Now I'm like, oh man, that's me. Like,
Dink.
Yeah, right. Where do I order? Do they sell this on Temu?
It also may cause diarrhea, suicidal thoughts.
That's when they lose me.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm out.
But it's like, you know, I'm not actually trying to have a baby anytime soon. So, yeah, like if you're not evolving, you know, if you're not getting out of the way that things were done in Rochester back when Kodak was in play.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And, you know, if you're not competing, if you're hot, like for example, like Meat Hot, everybody was making Meat Hot the exact same way.
Yep.
And then I was like, idea. So I came out with a different way of making it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And different is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And then
so-
we won the Meat Hot Festival.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
first ever to win multiple categories. I felt like I should have won it in year 1, but third place finish.
Yeah.
You know, second year of cooking. Like, okay, I'll
Gotta
take it.
start somewhere.
Yeah, but you know, but like for example, right? Like I think Bathtub Billy's, like their Meat Hot is phenomenal, right? And they've won a bunch of awards for it, right? You know, Nick Tahoe's obviously is Nick Tahoe's. I
Yeah.
think you go there more for the
Nostalgia of it all.
nostalgia,
Right,
of it all.
yeah.
And so on and so forth. But then you know, then we haven't even launched our Meat Hot here. We don't sell a garbage plate yet. I wanted the other stuff that I've never sold before to kind of get some traction.
Oh, yeah.
So on and so forth.
It'd be kind of hard to like eat a garbage plate and then go play some volleyball.
Well, a lot of people,
Wouldn't that
you
be
know,
like,
they
whoa.
play, you know, they do that and then they come off and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But
And now
yeah.
that's the thing I never even thought about. Is there like a lot of competitions here in Rochester for the food industry? Or is it like, I didn't even think like,
Yeah, hang on.
I never hear of
Are we
food.
good? 5 more minutes? Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, as far as your question, you know, with food industry and competition, yes and no. Okay. So, all right. There's the mainstays here in Rochester, the garbage plates and stuff like that. If you're a garbage plate eater, you're going to go everywhere to eat a garbage plate to try and find the next best thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's people that are loyal to a brand. Okay. So, like, you know, let's say 30% are people that travel, 30% are people that will never go to another place to eat, whatever. So, what are you doing with? So then you have everybody else fighting for that last 40%.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can jump in that pond and fight off everybody, you know, like a survival of the fittest. Or you can figure a way to educate the market, and that's where social media influencers and stuff like that. If you're, and my theory is this, right? If you're running a ginormous menu, you've already spread yourself too thin. If you're running what you're really good at, and you stay there, and you just don't out-chef yourself, okay? You're going to be comfortable, and everything's going to go pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can do X, Y, and Z really, really well. But man, A, B, and C looks good. Well, if I start incorporating A, B, and C, and
Too
then I get
much.
the whole alphabet, you know, then I'm like, you know, like, do I care to be known for, like, making really good vodka parms? No. You know, oh, chicken parm, cool. Go to an Italian place for that, right?
yeah.
My last name's Jacobson. Whipping up that, man. All right.
And your menu is
very condensed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I feel is like is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It allows us to have the freedom of flexibility within a confines of something we can be really efficient at.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like a Chinese restaurant menu where like, can I have the number 132?
Right. Yeah. Now we have some variations that are coming off. You know, coming up. First week of September, we launch our like actual menu.
Is it going to be expanded on this?
Just a little bit,
Okay.
like 2 or 3 items here and there.
Gotcha.
You know, like we didn't really like here, like appetizers, right?
Yeah.
Look, Am I gonna reinvent the appetizer world? No.
Yeah, mozzarella stick.
Nachos, loaded fries, right? Like, am I gonna do anything that somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, they've revolutionized the culinary industry. They put cheese inside of beer batter.
Holy moly.
Yeah, no. Okay. Now, can we do stuff to make it look cool? Sure, whatever. But
Stick to what you got.
stick to what you got. Yeah.
And just dip it in the blue
Go
cheese.
home with the girl that you brought to the dance. Yeah, and just cover yourself with blue cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like we're gonna expand the menu and stuff like that. But like,
Awesome.
But like, yeah, to the original point, if everybody's fighting over this 40%, right? Well, I mean, just don't.
Yeah,
Just
right.
don't. Focus on the 30%. Focus on this. Like, at all else, as long as we make sure that we take care of Hot Shots, they're gonna take care of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cream rises to the top. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Dig it?
So yeah, what do you got next?
I think that's pretty much it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
And so we are at Hot Shots. Chopped
yeah.
is inside of Hot Shots. So come to Hot Shots.
Yes.
And who knew the volleyball community was so huge?
Yeah,
It's
right.
huge, man. It's huge. Like, I'm watch this episode go up for you guys. But yeah, 1046 University Ave inside the Hot Shots facility. Right now, our summer hours are about to end. So we're Monday through Friday, 5 to 11, and then starting in September, we are 11 to 11 on weekends. We are going to be doing DoorDash eventually.
Yeah.
But as long as the Hot Shots volleyball community keeps doing what they're doing, we're not going to change very much. So.
Yeah.
And the fresh food, the way you make all of your stuff is definitely going to stand out. And once people start coming, knowing about it, it's I mean, you're going to take off.
Yes.
You're going to need a bigger garage door.
Seriously. Yeah.
I mean, the idea is this whole wall is going to be a garage door. But, yeah, no, fresh ingredients sells better than frozen.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And that's key.
everything-
That's
yeah.
key, I think,
Yeah.
what is going to get people in here and coming back.
Well, enough talking, you guys.
And I'm glad.
hungry.
Yeah.
Starving. I mean, yeah. Fucking starving, so.
Yes. So that is our one drink for the show. Thank you for coming on the show. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Like, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And
Yeah, absolutely.
University Ave, you can watch us on YouTube. Follow us on all social media. You will see his face for the next week all over everywhere.
Get used to
So
this.
get used to it.
This beauty, this magic.
The irony is, I actually called a buddy of mine, and I was like, man, I'm really tired of hearing my voice and seeing myself everywhere right now. Like, I was like, I hope people don't feel like I'm just like this arrogant guy. I'm not.
Well, we were talking about ego, right?
Yeah.
Ego's in the kitchen.
Yeah.